Jay Prince sends a clear message to 50 Cent by posting an Irv Gotti picture with Supreme at the table and him from back in the days. He's basically telling 50, like, we roll with Preem, F you. We don't like the way he could have picked any picture with Irv Gotti. He has a ton of pictures with Irv Gotti. So go search for it. He has at least 20 pictures with Irv Gotti. But he picked this one for a reason, because he didn't like the way 50 Cent sent a message to Irv Gotti after he passed. But Jay Prince, you're not that good of a person, okay? So stop, okay? The takeoff thing, that was nasty work, okay? I don't agree with 50 Cent said what he said, but you're nasty, Jay Prince. You're a nasty person, man. You bully people to get what you need, and it's nasty work. Choppa City, okay, so he discloses that Freddie from the band smashed Sarah as well. So not only did he smash Sarah, he smashed her too, and willingly. She was there with her. She had a husband and a kid at home and was pursuing her music career, smashing everybody. I mean, you can't make this up. I wouldn't have disclosed the way I did. He said he had a bet with Freddie, and he lost because Freddie said, I'm telling you, I'm smashing her. Come by my room in 30 minutes. I'll leave the door unlatched. And he did. Caught him. And, she was embarrassed. But, also that was kind of like a creepy thing to do. But Choppa City's letting it all go in this interview. He is. I like the interviews, though. Don't get me wrong. Choppa City's he's just being honest about his past. Lamar Odom gets used by the Kardashians. Khloe Kardashian has him back to have closure on their marriage. They'll do anything for $1. He probably thought it was something else, and she's on there doing the interview like, I didn't feel anything about him. It's over. He's being the victim. Like, he treated me so bad. Da-da-da. Well, Lamar, don't you know better to go on this show, man? Come on. Irv Gotti gets a send-off from his ex-wife. She says, Irv, you will be greatly missed. I can't believe I'm saying that. Married, divorced, great friends, so many life lessons. Everything we've been through and had, good and bad, has molded me into the woman I am today. God never wastes anything. He uses everything for his ultimate glory. Rollo, co-defendant, calls him out for lying to the feds. He sat down with the feds but told them fake info to try to get time reduction. They found out it was fake, wasn't useful to them, and they gave him no time reduction. But it's still cooperation. It's still cooperation. Then we got Tia Kemp. Tia Kemp did she turned down a podcast with Jada Wada and Dress Dior because they wouldn't pay her fee. They tried to get her the next day. So she was like, you got to pay my podcast fee. It's probably like $1,000 or $2,000, probably $2,000, $3,000 maybe. Anyway, that's good, right? They couldn't afford it. She says, well, you guys better sell one of them Birkin bags because you guys walking around with 20 Birkin bags. You can afford those, but you can't afford me to be on your podcast. Why do you even want me on the podcast? I'm not going to go on there and turn it up. It's true. I don't blame her. She also discloses that Meek Mill got screwed over by Rick Ross. When Rick Ross bought his mansion in Atlanta, he also bought his house in Philly. 2-for-1 special. He bragged about it. And this is probably why Meek Mill and Rick Ross don't speak anymore after they did that last album a year and a half ago. They kind of made up. They had their differences. Meek Mill thought Rick Ross robbed him, but they're doing another album. Meek Mill's on hard times, sells these 2 houses to Rick Ross for cheap. I don't know why he didn't find a cash buyer. You can go cash for houses. You'll get screwed that way, but at least Rick Ross will get a 2-for-1 special. Crazy. Lil Wayne announces his album through a Cetaphil commercial. 6/6/2025 it comes out. Carter 6. I guess this is a commercial that will be playing during the Super Bowl. He also has that remix dropping with Jello in about 20 minutes. Too Short urges Kendrick Lamar to not perform Not Like Us during the halftime show. He says, you already won 5 Grammys. You won the battle. Leave it as it is. You don't need to go down this road. And there's more power in not performing it than performing it. I don't know. I think he's going to perform it. I think he's at least going to perform the hook. Then we got The Game commenting on the Big Meech situation, which he shouldn't really be commenting on because The Game is just a disloyal person himself. But he says he encourages Big Meech and Little Meech to stand up for themselves against 50 Cent. But he also asked, should I take BMF out of my favorites on Prime now that they all hate each other? That's a good question. Now, I don't know. The Game, I don't know. He shouldn't have commented on that. And then lastly, Wendy Williams. Milagro comments on it and says, like, why is nobody helping her? You guys are just exploiting her for her interviews and everything, but you're not helping her when she clearly is being mistreated and not having any freedom. It's sad, man.